I still remember the night I wrote that letter. My hands were shaking, not from anger, but from exhaustion. Loving her had slowly drained everything out of me, and discovering her betrayal was the final blow. I didn't scream or confront her. Instead, I sat alone, poured my heart onto paper, sealed the envelope, and decided to disappear from her life completely. In the letter, I didn't insult her or beg her to stay. I wrote about how deeply I had loved her, how much I had trusted her, and how painful it was to realize I was no longer enough. I explained that cheating didn't just break trust. It erased the future we had planned together. I told her I was leaving not to punish her, but to save myself. The next morning, before she woke up, I placed the letter on the kitchen table. I packed only what I needed and walked out without looking back. I blocked her number, deleted my social media, and moved to a different city. It felt like dying and being reborn at the same time. The first year was the hardest. Loneliness followed me everywhere. Some nights, I almost broke and wanted to hear her voice again. But I reminded myself of the pain I felt when I learned the truth. Slowly, day by day, I began rebuilding my life. I found a modest job, rented a small apartment, and focused on myself for the first time in years. I started exercising, reading, and reconnecting with dreams I had forgotten while trying to keep her happy. Healing wasn't fast, but it was real. Meanwhile, she kept trying to reach me. Friends later told me she panicked when she realized I was gone. At first, she thought it was a dramatic act and that I would come back. Weeks turned into months, and the silence terrified her. She never opened the letter right away. The envelope sat untouched in a drawer, because deep down, she was afraid of what it might say. Life distracted her, guilt haunted her, and regret slowly settled in. Years passed, and the letter became a reminder of what she had lost. One quiet evening, overwhelmed by loneliness, she finally opened it. As she read my words, her hands trembled just like mine had years before. Every sentence forced her to confront the damage she had caused. Not just to me, but to herself. She cried when she realized I hadn't left out of hatred. I had left with dignity and love, choosing peace over revenge. The letter made her understand that I had truly moved on. And that was the part that hurt the most. By then, my life was unrecognizable compared to the past. I had grown stronger, calmer, and wiser. I had learned that love should never require you to lose yourself. I was no longer defined by betrayal. She tried to find me after reading the letter, but it was too late. I had closed that chapter long ago. Some goodbyes don't need words spoken face to face. In the end, the letter wasn't meant to change her. It was meant to free me. And years later, when she finally read it, I was already living the life I once thought I had lost forever.